Hello, my friend. I am so excited that you are taking a few minutes to check out more information about our Health Patriot Nation's theme for 2021, Train Like a Warrior. This is a topic that I've really been thinking and praying about a lot over the last couple months because as we all have been through the ringer in 2020, I've been seeing and hearing a lot of people that are wishing 2020 away. And it made me a little bit concerned because I see a lot of people putting all their hopes and dreams into as soon as the clock strikes midnight on 2020 on December 31st that all of our troubles are going to go away. And I think we all know that's not going to happen. We may wish it happens and hope, and I pray that 2021 is full of much some positive changes and not a repetition of this year. But I think it's so important that we see the opportunity and the suffering we went through this year, and that we see the responsibility that we have that is in 100% in our control to train ourselves, train our bodies and our minds, train ourselves emotionally, spiritually, in all these different areas to really step up, to become the strongest version of ourselves, body, mind, and soul, in the face of adversity that will come in this next year, because we all know life is full of challenges, and it really is about who we are and how we choose to perceive and respond to those challenges. So I welcome you to Train Like a Warrior, the theme for 2021 for all of my clients, and I'm super excited to dive into this for a second with you. So why warrior? Like, what does that even mean? And I'll be honest with you, due to some weird past experiences with other people in my life, this word has always kind of thrown me off. But when I looked into the definition as it being a brave or experienced soldier or fighter, I'm like, you know what? This is what we need to train to become. If life's going to be hard, we have to train how to rise up and how to be a strong soldier, of someone who knows how to fight through the battles to become victorious, to become overcomers rather than victims of our tough circumstances. Because the reality is that life is tough, but I really want you to understand that so are you. When we look at people who are victorious, when we look at people who have accomplished incredible transformations, who are successful, who have become great, when we look at people or areas of our life that we want to see success in, whether that's our marriage or finances or parenting or schooling or in our careers, we have to come to grips with the fact that nothing great comes without struggle. Struggle is essential for success at the greatest levels. And so if that's true, that means that all of our struggle this year is actually an opportunity to shift, to pivot, to grow, if we see it that way, if we lean into it. So let's lean into this together. What can we do to train together to become the best version of ourselves? And that is where this guide comes together. So I have put together a complete blueprint for my clients for how to do that. And it's got a training manual with where they can fill in the blank and plug in their answers to the questions of some of the things that we're going to go over. We're going to go over mindset training, physical training, how to get back up when you fall, growth group resources, some workshops that I'm going to be doing every single month of this next year that you'll have access to, how to get connected, and a little bit more about our community. It really is a complete, comprehensive guide to own how you respond to this year. First, mindset training. This is first for a reason, because if your mindset is not in the right place, if you don't want to be stronger, if you don't want to be an overcomer and you want to be a victim of your circumstances, if you want to live in self-pity, if you want to live in self-sabotage, if you want to live with lifestyle diseases that are 100% preventable, then that is your choice. That's your decision. By all means, continue living. You can turn this recording off because there's nothing else that you need to see in here. But if you're someone who's like, I really do want to level up, I really do. I recognize I only have one life to live and I want to live it well. I want to be the best example for my kids. I want to be the best example for the people in my circle of influence. When everyone's struggling, I want to be the light in the darkness, but I don't know how. This is where we have to train our mindset. If you're someone who's struggled with motivation, with making excuses, with, again, self-sabotaging behavior, the problem is here, your mindset, the 6 inches between your ears. So here are 4 critical habits that we each need to master in order to develop a strong mindset. You know, there are actually neural pathways, habits that are formed based off of our actions. We are what we repeatedly do. And so if we want to change who we are, we have to change what we repeatedly do. So number 1, eliminate the toxic intake. Turn off the freaking news. Turn off the toxic people on social media. Remove yourself from toxic people in your life. Turn off the talk radio. Turn off the talk shows. Turn off, whatever that's toxic, that's distracting you or moving you farther away from who you want to become. Number 2, you have to flood your mind with positivity. Flood it. So if you're removing the toxic intake, you have to put in the brain food that's going to get you closer to who you want to become, whether that's audiobooks or podcasts or motivational messages or books or people. You need to find them and choose them even when it's not easy. Number 3, start every day with belief and motivation. And this could be a devotional. This could be, again, a podcast, an audiobook. My personal favorite thing to do that has been a complete game changer in my day and my life has been I wake up at 4:30 every morning, Monday through Friday, and I work out with my crew at 4:45 on Zoom, which I'm going to tell you about. But I listen to some specific motivational compilations on YouTube. They're free. And I put that, you'll see in the resources, 7 days of motivation. I put my 7 top favorite playlists on YouTube for motivation together for my clients. But I listen to that while I work out for like 30 minutes and it changes everything. If you start your day with that, it is a game changer. Never, ever, ever start your day by looking at your phone on social media or in your emails. It's the worst thing you can do. And research has shown that it decreases your productivity by 30% every day. And number 4, end your day with reflection and gratitude. So I put my boys to bed, or my kids to bed, I have a girl now, at 8 o'clock. And between 8 and 9 is my husband and I's time to reflect on the day, to go over what we're thankful for, to plan out the next day, to do some journaling, and just get our head in the right place as we wind down before going to bed at 9 because we both wake up so early. If you can do these 4 things, it will drastically shift your mindset. Now, again, I have resources that I'm giving my clients in the manual for 12 books of personal development, one for every single month of the year for 2021, and again, my 7 days of motivation. Next, physical training. So obviously, if you want to see physiological changes, whether that's weight loss or that is building muscle tone or reducing pain from a weak core, reducing back pain, increasing your agility, being more confident, being more toned, you have to consistently train at it. We look at these short programs like, oh, I'm going to do this for 21 days. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try walking. I'm going to try this fitness program. I'm going to try it. No, we have it all wrong. You have to live it. Our bodies were meant to move. Even if you don't have any legs, our bodies were meant to move. No one has an excuse not to move, unless obviously you are critically ill and you're in a place where you literally need to be bedridden so that your body can rest and heal. That is the only exception, okay? So physical movement, physical focus on these 6 areas are so important for peak performance. You cannot choose one of them or 2 of them and expect peak performance. You have to focus on all 6 of these. We're going to dive into them super quick. Number 1, nutrition. So all the clients that work with me have lifetime access to these 2 powerful nutrition programs. One focuses on shifting your mindset on how to plate each meal. Super simple. No measuring or counting is required. Tracking is required, and it is a very powerful tool. You learn how to use a scale as a measurement tool, and you are your own clinical trial. There's no food lists. You literally can have anything. You just have to do it in alignment with how the program teaches you. This program started as a clinical trial at UCLA, and it has exploded and changed so many people's lives. They've lost hundreds. People have lost literally over 100, 150 pounds using this program. Now, Ultimate Portion Fix is very different. It actually takes the guesswork out for you. It does require some measuring, no counting calories, but it tells you exactly how many portions of each food group you need to eat each day. Meal prep is required for this one, but if you're someone who's like, just tell me what to do to get the best results, this is going to be your option. Now, you have to pick a program to follow. These both are so simple. They teach you about what to do when you plateau, about sugar cravings, about addiction to food, about the emotional component. It's more than a diet. It does not cut out any food groups. You are eating and you get treats, and it's just such an amazing lifestyle, both of these options. Next, we have fitness. So the people who work with me have access to thousands of different proven fitness programs from world-class trainers on demand at your fingertips. So I can choose a different one every day if I want to. However, I love the program element. So I'm starting January 4th a program that just launched called 9-Week Control Freak, and it's really amazing. I'm super stoked about it. The results have been awesome. Very short workouts that I will do in my living room. It came with some equipment that I'm excited to use, and it's 9 weeks long. So I will commit to that program for 9 weeks, and at the end, I will choose a different program. There's sometimes that I just want to pick a different one every day and change it up. You could do whatever works for you. So I'm asking my clients, what program will you commit to in January? Commit to a program. They work. Go look up Beachbody On Demand testimonials. Every single program has incredible testimonials. This is not a guessing game. You will be told exactly what to do, and it will work for you if you do it. Next, I encourage you to choose when you're going to do your workouts. And in my experience, the people who are the most successful are the ones who wake up before everyone and everything else wake up, and they do their workout like early in the morning before everything else. And when you do that, you're prioritizing your own self-care, your own fitness. We have on our team Zoom gym times. So my group meets at 4:45 Pacific time. I have another group that meets at 6:30, and our groups are growing. 6:30 in the morning Pacific time. And then each of our groups that work out in our pods, we have a text thread. And it's so fun to meet other people with similar goals and lifestyles. And we share before and after pictures. We share questions. We share wins when we didn't eat the cheesecake or we didn't eat the Chinese food that was like torturing us. And it's such a fun community and accountability to be a part of. We text each other at night saying, hey, see you tomorrow morning. And at 4:30 in the morning, my phone starts going off because we're texting each other to wake up, get out of bed. I count on you being there. It's amazing. I really enjoy doing that. Next, hydration. Drink half of your body weight in ounces of water every day. That should always be your goal, minimum. Our bodies are made up of 70 to 80% water. And so when we're dehydrated, our heart struggles, our digestive system struggles. You're going to be more fatigued. It's going to throw off your hormones. You're probably going to get headaches. Our skin suffers. Everything suffers because we need water in our lives. You can add in Hydrate. That's a supplement that I use from Beachbody that I have taken religiously ever since I ended up 2 summers ago in the emergency room for low potassium levels and dehydration from working out really hard in my gym and not drinking enough, or in my garage and hot garage, and not drinking enough water. Bad, I know, on my part. But the Hydrate has been a game changer. You can also add in Himalayan salt. Himalayan salt has the body's 84 essential minerals naturally present. And I put this on here in case anyone uses Gatorade or any electrolyte supplements for your kids. My kids and adults in my house had the stomach flu a couple weeks ago, and Hydrate was a lifesaver because of the added electrolytes, and it is a way different and way superior to Gatorade. Not to mention it doesn't have all the crap in it. Okay, supplementation. So I drink Shakeology. and I've been drinking it every day for the last 4.5 years. And there is a reason, and I am a nut when it comes to quality and integrity. Shakeology is the mother of foundational supplementation. So you're going to hear in a second about the workshops I'm going to do to elevate your health in 2021. But Shakeology and the approach, why I love and fell in love with Beachbody's approach to health and wellness, is because you can know about the other specific things about how to balance your hormones, how to improve your gut health, how to have non-toxic home and beauty, how to strengthen your mindset. You can know about all these other important health things. But if your foundation is missing, it's not going to matter. And I noticed that when I help my clients with the foundation of their health and wellness, the symptoms a lot of times will disappear. And it's much easier to add in a few supplements here and there that they may need to help support, for example, hormonal balance or energy. Their adrenals are taxed or their thyroid is taxed. But you need the foundation. So I love that Shakeology has, number one, plant-based protein blend in it. It has an antioxidant blend that helps fight against free radicals and all the things that causes with cellular degeneration in the body. It has a super green blend that helps support the pH balance, helps support the detoxification and cleansing pathways in the body. It has an adaptogen stress support blend full of my favorite adaptogens that I used to order separately, that's supportive to the endocrine system, which has a domino effect on our hormonal balance as well. And then the digestive support blend, which is full of probiotics, prebiotics, fiber, and digestive enzymes to keep you regular and support one of the most important systems for our all over health in our body. That's all in every dose of Shakeology. So I 100% support drinking that every single day. It comes in vegan, or it comes in a whey formula as well that has added whey in it. And this has taken the place of several supplements I used to buy separately. Every batch is tested 1,900 times, which is insane. Companies do not do that. Tested for potency and purity, extremely high rigorous standards for their quality control. And when you break the price down into 5 different supplement formulas that most people buy separately, it is only between $19 to $24 for a month's supply of each of those formulas. It is insane how inexpensive it is. I honestly don't understand it. So I'm a big fan of this. Some additional supplement support that we have options for is our sports performance line. Again, very high end. Our pre-workout is Energize. I use it on the daily. Told you about Hydrate. Recover is a powerful BCA formula that's proven to reduce muscle soreness after workouts. We have Power Greens for an additional greens boost, digestive boost for additional fiber and essential fatty acid boost to support your digestive system. Focus Energy has another dose of different adaptogens plus some plant-based energy to keep you focused and energized. Bevy is a cravings crusher tea. We've got collagen that's been clinically proven to reduce your face wrinkles and support your hair and nail growth. We've got a 3-day refresh cleanse that is an incredible kickstart to metabolism, help you banish belly bloat and increase mental clarity in just 3 days. Then we have the Ultimate Reset, which my husband and I just finished. It's a 21-day total body reset, which he is a completely different person from. It completely eliminated his chronic pain. I'm not making any claims, but it did for him. And he's a different person because of this cleanse. He lost 14 pounds and he absolutely loved it. And then we have beach bars, which are a lifesaver for busy moms like me who sometimes just need like beach bars on. I have them everywhere. I can still carry beach bars everywhere. My kids love them. Amazing ingredients, high in protein, low on the glycemic index, and gluten-free. Amazing. Okay, next we've got sleep. It's essential for optimal performance to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. That should be our goal. I know it's not always realistic, but that should always be our goal. So make sure that you're shutting down your screen time 30 to 60 minutes before bed, that you have a nighttime routine like we talked about in the beginning of reflection, meditation, gratitude, and journaling. This makes a huge day for how your day starts the next day. And lastly, self-care and restoration. So if the key to greatness is struggle, and it's required for strengthening to have breakage, we have to have space for healing and recovery. We have to. This is my biggest weakness, I will admit. So things like bubble baths, pedicures, massages, meditation, even alone time, that space is essential for you to be able to recover and heal and focus on what you're doing in your life and living intentionally rather than by default. Now, I wanted to talk about this because we need to expect that we will fall. We will fall on our face. We will try really hard and we will not succeed how we intended. You have to decide right now how you're going to respond. Are you just going to throw in the towel? You have to give yourself grace and you have to get back up. There's a difference between failing and quitting. Quitting is 100% up to you. Failing, sometimes you set out to hit a goal and you miss it, and that's okay. You have to decide that you are going to make adjustments instead of excuses, that you're going to give yourself grace. You're going to be aware of the distractions around you that are going to try to throw you off, because the number one reason that people give up is because of broken focus. So make the decision that you're going to keep your vision clear on who you want to be and why that's important to you. The reality that you only have one life to live and that tomorrow is not guaranteed. So every day you want to live it to the fullest. And then we have a growth community. This is one of the game changers and one of my favorite parts. It's why people stay around. It's because of our community. So here are a couple options that you have, that each of my clients have when they decide to work with me. You get access to our Zoom workout groups with text accountability that I was talking about. You get to join one. We have a Marco Polo group. If you have the app, that is on fire. The women in there are incredible and become really, really good friends. We have a tracking and accountability exclusive group in our team app, which is awesome for you to, it's called the Health Page, or the Warrior Training Grounds. And you can track all of your workouts, your Shakeology. You can ask questions, encourage each other. And I have themes every single month to keep things fresh and new and keep you encouraged and inspired. And then we have a private team Facebook community, as well as a Facebook community specific to coaching, if that is something that you're interested in. So I wanted to let you know that I have mapped out, this is the first time I'm announcing, Elevate Your Health 2021 workshops. I will be doing one health workshop the last Thursday of every single month in 2021. And this is for you a map of what those topics are going to be. I am very excited about this. You do not have to be a client of mine in order to attend these. Every single participant will get access to the live training with the question and answer at the end. You will get the slides for my presentation, and you will get a PDF printout for you to have all of the resources and tools that I share on in the workshop about the topic. So pricing and all of that will be disclosed shortly. I am going to be charging $27 per person for access to each workshop. If you're a client of mine, you actually get discounted pricing on those. And then I will be marketing in January a limited time offer for annual packaging, where you actually get the price. You can buy in advance access to all 12 workshops and only have to pay for 10 of them. So this is going to be something that's going to be really powerful to take your health to the next level. Really quickly about Health Patriot Nation, which is a team that I've created and one that I've mentored over the last 4.5 years. So the definition of a health patriot is a person who vigorously supports their state of physical, mental, and social well-being and is prepared to defend it against enemies or detractors. And what I love about this is that if you read that and it identifies with you and you're like, you know what, that is who I want to be and that is a group that I want to be a part of, you become that. You become the person who vigorously supports your state of physical, mental, and social well-being. And you prepare yourself to defend those areas of your life against enemies or detractors or distractions. You take things seriously and you step into the Warrior Training Grounds and things become real. You start to see shifts in your mindset. You start to feel courage like you never have before. You start to see results like you never have before. And you start to get really excited about what you are capable of achieving that maybe you've never felt before. We really are just a group of people from various backgrounds, personalities, and social circumstances. We're united in our dedication to become the best version of ourselves and empower others to do the same. So if this is something that resonates with you, that you're like, yes, this is exactly what I want to be part of, I would love to try it out. There's no obligation. We would love to have you. Please feel free to reach out to me. You can email me at thehealthpatriot@gmail.com or reach out to me on any of the social media platforms. I'd love to either hop on the phone with you if you have questions, or I can send you my application and you can let me know a little bit more about your health goals and we can see how I can best help you. I hope this was helpful and I look forward to making 2021 one of the best years yet.